What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know, I do reviews, I do reaction videos right now. Appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel. The channel has literally hit 450 subscribers, which is huge to me. So I want to do something a little bit different, a longer form kind of content. This is a bunch of videos compiled into one huge video. I found a good channel, Mind Rush, shout out to them, which you'll see once we get into it. They basically just did a compilation of wildest police pursuits, which I'm interested in just kind of reacting to, and I hope y'all enjoy it. And as per the usual, let's just jump into this and let me know what y'all think. All right, sorry about that. Had to get it pulled up. It wasn't connected through OBS, but let's jump into it.
Hey, adrenaline junkies. Welcome to Mind Rush, where adrenaline meets pure excitement. Get ready to dive into heart-pounding chases, jaw-dropping action, and the most thrilling moments caught on camera. You're in the right place if you're looking for the ultimate rush. Let's get your heart racing.
Yes, sir. Shout out Mind Rush once again.
The worst drivers are the ones who think traffic rules don't apply to them, flying down the shoulder while everyone else sits in gridlock. On August 7th, 2021 in Atlanta, Georgia, one of those drivers got exactly what he deserved. GSP Trooper Noe spotted a red Chevy Equinox skipping traffic on the right shoulder. He signaled the driver to pull over, and the guy nodded as if he would comply. But instead of stopping, he hit the gas and took off. What followed was a high-speed chase through packed Atlanta traffic. If you were stuck that day, this might be why.
468 Atlanta, 1038.
Go ahead, 468.
Connector North, MLK, red Chevy Equinox, 28th through Georgia, Robert Victor Paul 1951, RVP 1951, Georgia. Come on. Pull over. Please stop. Please stop. Atlanta, we're continuing northbound on the shoulder.
Yeah,
Pit.
4, do you want to trip?
Yeah, 10-4, I'm 1080, I'm approaching Edgewood.
Left shoulder, right shoulder.
Right shoulder, I'm coming up to you, work your way to the right.
Clearly, about 6 or 8 stages at the top. You go ahead and drive. Once you say I'll call you.
He could have pit him right there.
Hey, 14, be with 468.
All right, stop, traffic stop here.
Passing Auburn Avenue. Clear, coming up on Beach Street.
Exiting. Slowing
And
down.
off on Beach Street. Clear, go
Oh,
on Beach Street.
he wrecked.
1050.
1050, 1050.
The suspect, D'Angelo Antoine Rogers, was already wanted for aggravated assault with a firearm. Inside the car, police found a baby bottle filled with promethazine, a prescription drug often abused by opioid users. They also recovered a loaded gun and several blank checks.
He meant promethazine, but yeah.
Two of the other passengers were caught, including Latravius Lawrence, who was wanted for felony theft. A reckless attempt to skip traffic turned into a straight trip to jail.
All right, well, that was the end of that first one. I don't know. Dude was a little bit old to still be living this lifestyle, don't you think? I don't mean, what you got going on? But that one was pretty crazy. I was surprised they ran in a Chevy Equinox, but I mean, to each his own. But I guess when you already a wanted felon or wanted for whatever charges you might have, you're going to run regardless of what you in. Like, you could be in a damn hoopty and you're going to run. But let's jump back into it.
On July 27, 2024, police in Fond du Lac County, Wisconsin, were hunting down a stolen SUV that had just slipped away from officers in Winnebago County. A sheriff's deputy patrolling Lakeshore Drive spotted a vehicle that matched the description. Though the license plates didn't line up, his gut told him this was the one. That instinct was dead on. When the deputy tried to pull him over, 33-year-old Thomas Chavez floored it. He dodged stop sticks and recklessly tore through the area, putting lives at risk.
We're in the
dead end.
church parking lot going over the grass. Going around the church on the grass. They're coming back out to the road.
Oh! He really was lane splitting with head-on traffic. Ooh, into the tree. Good pitch.
Chavez was arrested and charged with fleeing, narcotics possession, and receiving stolen property. To make matters worse, he was already on probation, so this chase earned him a one-way trip back to jail. Also in the SUV was Jamie Metoxen, who was slapped with multiple charges, including narcotics possession and felony bail jumping. For these two, this chase didn't end with freedom. It ended with handcuffs and a jail cell.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The cop that was chasing him behind that church, he know how to drive because he was on his ass the whole time. Like, he was not trying to let up, but he was doing his thing. That dude was just doing dumb stuff, driving through the grass and all that. Like, yeah, let's get back into it.
On September 6th, 2024 in Blytheville, Arkansas, ASP Trooper Chris Dunham was parked on Highway 78 when a black Mazda CX-5 flew past at nearly 100 miles per hour. Trooper Dunham pulled out, followed the vehicle, and managed to get it into an abandoned gas station. But the driver? He had other plans.
That car did look like he was moving.
We're stopping across from Lowe's. Roll the windows down. All of them. Roll all of them down. All the way.
This man tried to hit the gas while it was still in park. That's terrible. Yep. Damn.
28-year-old Calvin Hathaway of Milwaukee bolted on foot, but police caught him about a mile away. Inside the car, officers found backpacks stuffed with drugs and a BB gun that looked exactly like a Glock 19. And turns out Hathaway was on probation in Wisconsin and thought running drugs through Arkansas was a smart move. It wasn't. He was slapped with multiple felonies, including possession of a controlled substance and fleeing, plus a long list of traffic violations. 100 miles.
Bro, that was dumb. First of all, I got a question. Why do certain people walk around with BB guns? Like, if something is to legitimately go wrong, like, or if something is to happen, like if somebody tries to rob him because they know he's, you know, moving weight, so to speak, or selling drugs, whatever, however you want to terminize it, whatever the case you want to say, what is a BB gonna do for you in those situations? Like, if they start shooting at you, what, you gonna shoot the pellets at them? You shot. There's nothing you could do. And then, like, in real life scenarios, like if something was to take place, like if somebody want to steal your car or something like that, I mean, yeah, the BB pellets hurt, don't get me wrong, but you're not stopping no one who has a real firearm. That's all I want to say. Get back to it.
Mile-per-hour joyride, a foot chase, and a car full of drugs. This guy never stood a chance. August 19th, 2024, Clayton County, Georgia. Marquez Milner was on track for a state record, surviving 5 pit maneuvers and outrunning the Georgia State Police. But GSP wasn't about to let that happen. Deputy Bradford with the Clayton County Sheriff's Office spotted a stolen Dodge Scat Pack near Highway 314 and hit 100 miles per hour trying to catch up.
Oh yeah, catch him.
All right, he's coming to you. Get ready. I'm catching up to him now, right?
Yep. Good hit. I know that Ben's was like, please don't hit me.
I pitted it. We boxed it in. He got out. The back tire's done for. We're chasing it 138 towards Union City. Come up and hold down. I'm about to pit again.
If you see the back, that back left tire is turned like this, like it's completely messed up.
Hey, man, I'm here.
He actually caught it. GSP don't play. That's not even GSP, that's a sheriff. He got out.
Routine pit maneuver should have ended it early, but Marquez refused to go down easy. His ultimate mistake, other than stealing a car and running from the cops, sprinting straight into a thick briar patch. Completely tangled in thorns, he could barely move. Officers weren't spared either. They left covered in cuts. Inside the stolen Scat Pack, police found a Glock on the driver's side floorboard and the strong smell of marijuana. After a quick patch-up at the hospital, Marquez was booked on multiple felony charges. Trying to set a state record in stupidity? Mission accomplished.
Hey, welcome to Clayton County.
August 11th.
That was cold. Welcome to Clayton County. Hey, y'all better stop playing with these police officers, man. Especially when you stealing these cars that people worked hard for. I'm not a fan of that. Like, that's not cool to me. I mean, that's why I love watching these videos where y'all get caught. Because y'all are dumb. I mean, there's no other way to put it, bro. Let's jump back into it. Hold up. All right.
11th, 2024, Sumter County, Florida. FHP Trooper David Ramos was patrolling Wildwood when he spotted a black BMW with illegally tinted windows. He followed the car as it pulled into a driveway, maybe the suspect's home. But before Ramos could step out, the BMW peeled out, launching a wild chase through tight Florida neighborhoods.
That man couldn't get no traction.
On the open road, the Beamer had the advantage. Faster than the FHP squad car, it could also blow through red lights with zero regard for anyone else.
Fair
If
enough.
the driver didn't mess up, he might have actually gotten away. But he did.
Oh! Damn! Yo, the cop just barely missed that pole. Did y'all see that, bro? That was crazy.
Don't fucking move. Don't fucking move. Stay right there. Run. Hey, talk about run.
24-year-old Marlon Underwood was cuffed outside his car. His passenger took off on foot, and while it's unclear if police caught him, we at least know his name. Thanks to Marlon yelling, "Run, Roo, run," like a bootleg Forrest Gump. Marlon was arrested and charged with felony fleeing. Trooper Ramos also learned his license had been suspended since 2019. And based on this chase, it's clear Florida had the right idea keeping him off the roads.
Hey, shout out to Myros, bro. I love your narration on this, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that was hilarious. But that Beamer one was crazy. Like, damn, he had the advantage, like you said, but then he messed up, cost himself whatever lead he had, which I'm not in support of them getting away by any means when we're watching these videos. It's fun to always play devil's advocate and, you know, see both sides of things. But yeah, when he pit him, the cop was this close from hitting that damn pole. Like, that was crazy. But into the next one.
July 26th, 2021, Hancock County, Ohio. While patrolling I-75 South, an Ohio State trooper spotted a silver car tailgating other drivers. A routine plate check revealed a problem. 012157 didn't exist. That was all the trooper needed to know. These guys had something to hide.
Ooh! Hey, hold on. That was dope. Okay, again, we don't condone it, but that was smart as hell on his part, and the trooper, you got to give him his props because, bro, driving was immaculate on that. He almost lost it, brought it right back, and was like, yeah, you know he's pissed now, and he's about to really do this guy in. I mean, let's see that one more time. Buddy came from the far left lane, in between a truck with a trailer, a SUV, cop trailing him, probably doing like maybe 120. That car, I don't see it getting up to like 140 or nothing like that. Yanks it over. He can't even see if there's any cars in this third lane here fully, because there could have been a car right beside this one right here, and he wouldn't have seen him. But yanks it over, gets off at the exit. The cop could have did it, but it would have been risky.
The suspects must have thought they had shaken him, but they didn't expect what came next. A hairpin U-turn and a pursuit the wrong way up the highway on-ramp. The trooper spotted them heading east on Route 12 and stayed locked in.
Hey, this cop is gangster, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like his wheels starting to smoke.
I believe he has a flat tire. He just lost the tire. He just lost the tire. Car parked as red car on South Main at Pearl. Still rolling. He's bound on wall. He's bound on wall. Left on the wall. He's gonna bail here.
After a short chase, the driver, Lonnie Barnes, and his passenger, Lamont Lester, bailed on foot. Bad move. Both were quickly arrested. Inside the car, a large stash of marijuana. Both suspects were charged with felony fleeing and felony drug possession. They thought they could vanish into the night, but there's no outrunning a determined trooper.
Can you imagine that? I know for a fact, dude thought like, oh yeah, we shook him, we got away, like there's nothing else to worry about. Like they probably started like breathing all like calm again, like coming down a little bit. When they seen this man coming up that arm ramp from the opposite side, I know they thought like, yeah, well, it was a good run, but you going to jail now. But hey, good on those troopers, man. That was a good one.
Okay. The lady was upset with me because I booked the room last week. Okay.
June 17th, 2021, Savannah, Georgia. Jacob Palmer thought he could smooth talk his way out of trouble. Police found him loitering outside a motel, refusing to leave. His excuse? His truck wouldn't start and he was waiting for a tow. With a cigarette in his mouth, he calmly explained the situation and even showed paperwork.
How you doing today, man? I'm all right. That lady's like, I'm gonna call the police. Why, ma'am? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing nothing.
A quick computer check confirmed it. The pickup was stolen. The officer warned him, but Jacob went for a weapon.
Hey, whose truck is this? It's my truck. Okay. All right. Is it me and my mother's name? Put your phone in your pocket. Look, come here. No!
I want you to back in the head. No, motherfucker! You wanna get shot? Huh? You realize that, right? No, stop. No, stop. No, listen. No, listen. Listen, stop, bro. Listen. No, you listen. Stop. No, you stop. Listen.
Huh? You gonna get tased. You gonna get blown up.
What?
You gonna get blown up, buddy? Buddy.
The officer tased him, but Jacob still grabbed the gun. Fortunately, the officer had ejected the magazine, preventing disaster. Jacob fled.
Ooh, what? That's fire. That was some Keanu Reeves move shit right there. Good on that officer, bro, because that could have ended terribly.
And stole the officer's patrol car, triggering a high-speed multi-agency pursuit.
Bro, I know where this is at.
Bring it with North on Geechee. I'm 1080.
This is the patrol car that got stolen.
One of y'all standing, get on my...
Bro, he just barely evaded that pole. Did y'all see that? Look at this. Look how lucky he was. Can you imagine being, I'm sorry for stopping it again, but can you imagine being the civilians that's just like driving by on the side or something like that? Like you just see cops chasing another cop car, but it doesn't look like a cop car is being chased because they both have lights and sirens activated. So it's like you have no clue of what's going on. You're thinking they're responding to a call, but then you see this cop car doing crazy stuff. And it's like you have to just assume like, maybe that's a cop. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to say that. Sorry. Oh! Wait a minute. What? Wait, am I tripping? What shattered his glass? Or was it like that already? No, that was a gunshot. Bro, this is downtown Savannah. I did a photo shoot in that park. Oh! Oh. Lost his tire. Ooh, that truck stopped just in time.
Due to the graphic nature, we won't show what happened next. Just know that Jacob stumbled out, weapon in hand. An officer opened fire, striking him. Jacob survived and was arrested on the scene. In court, he pleaded guilty to hijacking a police car and 6 other charges, landing an 18-year sentence. Officer Philip Hutto, who first confronted Jacob, believed he deserved life. If he hadn't ejected the magazine, he feared his kids would have grown up without a father.
Now in this situation, I 100% agree that that dude definitely deserved life. His intent was 100% to delete that officer off the face of the earth. And with that, like he said, if he didn't remove the mag in the fashion that he did, that officer would not be here to even testify in court. And I don't get why a judge even saw that only 18 years was enough when he put Savannah, that small town, like not small town, but that city in a lot of like despair with what he was doing. Like in Savannah, it's a very like calm place. It's very historical. It's a lot of old things, but that's not a place where you see a lot of like action like that. It's not like a big city where you see stuff going on like police chases 24/7 and things of that nature. But anyways, let's get back into it.
Between 1997 and 2013, the Ford Crown Victoria was the police car. Even today, when you see one, you probably assume it's an undercover cop. But on May 9th, 2022, in Georgia, GSP Trooper Moore spotted an old Crown Vic with dark-tinted windows, and knew something was up. After making a quick U-turn, he realized a street race was in progress. As he pulled up, the Crown Vic driver veered into an empty parking lot, probably hoping to shake the trooper. Bad idea. The GSP stopped using Crown Vics for a reason. They can't outrun Dodge Chargers.
He not wrong.
South on Victory. Get it, 926 started.
Yeah, just give up. He spray painted the front of it.
Hands! Let me see the hands! Open the door! Open the door!
What you doing?
The driver, 26-year-old Camonte Brown, was arrested and charged with fleeing and multiple traffic violations. Officers also smelled marijuana on him, and his glazed-over eyes didn't help his case. Trooper Moore likely added a DUI charge to his growing list of legal troubles. Brown was taken to the hospital for a blood test and to treat minor scrapes from the chase. Once medically cleared, he was booked into Muskogee County Jail. Lesson learned: a Crown Vic might look the part, but it won't outrun the real deal.
Did you hear what he said? It might look the part, but it won't outrun the real deal. The Charger, baby. Listen, I don't think that the Charger is the top-notch, top big dog, but we all know stock for stock, Charger is up there, bro. But when we talking about higher horsepower and things like the Hellcats, GT500s, Z01s and stuff like that, stock for stock, GT500 got it all day. I'm not even going to sit here and try to be biased. That's just facts. But let's get back into it. Sorry.
March 31st, 2022, Bluffton, Ohio. Officer Dominic Francis gave his life in the line of duty, becoming the first Bluffton officer lost on the job in nearly 100 years. It all started around 2 a.m. when Ohio State troopers spotted a black Infiniti speeding down the interstate. The driver refused to stop, triggering a 130-mile-per-hour chase. Officer Francis was part of a stop-stick team, trying to disable the fleeing vehicle. But as the suspect swerved to avoid the spikes, he collided with Officer Francis. The vehicle crashed nearby, and 3 suspects fled on foot. Tragically, Officer Francis didn't survive. An hour later, one suspect stole a Toyota Prius, another was arrested in a nearby neighborhood, and the third was still on the run. Every officer in Ohio was now hunting for that Prius. They finally spotted it on Interstate 71 near Medina, and this time, there was no escape.
Real quick, I just want to say, first of all, shout out to Officer Francis. Thank you for your service. But this is a huge one because did you hear what he said? This is the first officer that lost his life in that vicinity, in that area, in the last 100 years. Like, that is crazy. So I just wanted to stop for a second, give him his flowers, and let's move forward.
Passing 218 northbound, 110.
Switch to the right hand lane. 303, right lane, coming up to 303, down to 70 miles an hour. He's got traffic around him. What do you think, all box?
No box. Hit when you can. Out of traffic, though. Take him out, Jason.
Contact with my business, northbound on primary 1539, take radio.
Take him out!
Nagaway Road is shut down. I sent him back to 230, back southbound. 20 right now, going east. 20 east. 20 east coming into the area right now. 20 east in the construction zone.
Ain't no way a Prius is really giving y'all hell.
Are we on 20? Northbound 57 from Chestnut.
There we go. Damn.
Okay, I'm running the G parallel on 83.
Hit him again.
Signal 100 northbound in the southbound lane, 57 north and Chestnut.
1721's out.
100.
Our pursuing officer briefly stepped out to inspect damage to his cruiser, but it wasn't bad enough to keep him out of the fight. Moments later, the suspect crashed and officers closed in. The driver, 21-year-old Emmon Johnson, later pleaded guilty to 6 charges, including tampering with evidence and involuntary manslaughter. He was sentenced to 26 years in prison. The other 2 men, Dante Tate and Zachary Love, took plea deals for lesser charges. One officer lost his life, but his fellow officers never stopped until justice was served.
He killed a cop in Hancock County. That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we got some diggers in that car.
The GSP Nighthawks aren't a football team. They're an elite unit of Georgia State troopers trained to keep highways safe, especially from impaired drivers. And on December 21st, 2021, a stolen Toyota Camry found out the hard way that when the Nighthawks lock in, there's no escape. Near Savannah, Georgia, Nighthawk units got word of the fleeing Camry and hit the gas to intercept it on I-95. Heavy traffic and rain made things dangerous.
Real quick, let me just tell y'all, the Nighthawks, the black unit out in Georgia, no joke. I'm talking about no joke. Don't hit the gas too hard. Your car barely make noise because they're going to be right behind you. Reading your plate, reading your everything, watching your moves. Like, they very, very meticulous. Oh, he catching it though. My man's drifting a Toyota Camry.
A well-timed maneuver forced the suspect off the highway, and this pursuit was about to end.
I know exactly where this is at. He's headed on the Fort Stewart territory right now. Damn. There's nowhere to run over there.
a short foot chase. 32-year-old Shimmick Little was cuffed and brought back to the patrol cars. That's when officers noticed something wet in his pocket. Inside, a stolen pair of shorts with a burst anti-theft ink tag. His breath reeked of chemicals, his eyes were bloodshot, and in the stolen car, officers found freshly smoked crack pipes stuffed with Brillo pads to hide the smell. In the end, Shamik was slapped with 15 charges, including felony fleeing, hit and run, shoplifting, and DUI. Stealing cars, shoplifting, and smoking crack behind the wheel? The Nighthawks made sure this crime spree hit a dead end.
That's
November 20th, 2020, Georgia. Trooper Hun with the GSP spotted a red Nissan Altima blowing through red lights and failing to signal. He pulled behind the driver in a parking lot, expecting a routine traffic stop.
It's in 38.
You got disabled veteran plates too. Why you doing stupid shit and you a disabled veteran?
Georgia 28, William Paul Zebra 355, WPZ 355. Show me 1080. On Harrison Road, coming up on Rugby Avenue. On Mercer Avenue. Right-hand turn on Bachelor Street. Right-hand turn on Cambridge.
Going through stop signs.
Taking 85 south.
Hey. Y'all know how them Ultimas get.
Edward Brown Jr. took off toward I-85. With wide lanes and plenty of space, Trooper Hun executed a perfect pit maneuver. This should have been the end of the chase, but it wasn't.
Good pit.
Edward somehow regained control and sped the wrong way down I-85. What followed was a wild, high-speed pursuit that only ended when his Nissan couldn't take any more punishment.
Well, I say that car should have been disabled.
Going back to Virginia Ave.
The rear end hit the concrete slab wall. I thought it was the front end.
Crossing over top Terrace, on Northern Berry Drive.
I just thought about it too. Even though he has those plates, that doesn't mean that's his car. It can be stolen, whatever the case may be. He holding his hands up like he giving up. You done went this far. You might as well just let him pit. Ooh, that was not a good pit.
Taking Cleveland Avenue exit. He is keeping straight across the intersection. He's 1050 with another vehicle.
How did that cop, I mean not cop, how did that car not slow down in time? Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. Was that light red? Oh, okay, fair enough. The light is 100% red. Okay, so obviously, once again, he's in the wrong. I just was wondering why the truck didn't have enough time to come to a complete stop if he saw him. Because look, he's going out there. This truck is like right here right now. He should see him. But I mean, if you're doing like 45, your brakes will probably lock up. Okay, sorry.
He is keeping straight across the intersection. He's 1050 with another vehicle. And he's still rolling left on Cleveland Ave. Driver's side rear tire is failing him. He's out of control, almost hit a pedestrian. Springdale Road. Getting out of the vehicle. Springdale Road. Passengers out of the vehicle. I have other units behind me.
She said, boy, let me out of this car.
Rear driver's side tire is out, spark line, he's out of control.
Edward was medically cleared and taken to an Atlanta jail, charged with fleeing and eluding. No warrants, no drugs, no stolen vehicle. So why did he run? That's the question nobody has an answer to.
On the side of my door. On the left side of my door. Watch out.
Bro, what? No warrants, no drugs, no reason to run. So that might have actually been his plate and everything. So what was... Bro. What? And it looks like that was during the pandemic because the passenger had a mask on, so it's probably around 2020, 2021 area or time frame. But it's like, bro, what made you run if you had no issues or prior convictions to cause you to be looked at in a bad way? You could have just pulled over. You didn't use your turn signal. The cop maybe would have even been nice and gave you like a ticket, you know, maybe even gave you a warning, depending upon how, you know, what your driving history looks like. That was just dumb.
August 20th, 2020, Excelsior Springs, Missouri. Police responded to a violent dispute, but before they arrived, 37-year-old Bobby Bauman stole a white Chevy Blazer and took off. She was heavily intoxicated and all over the road, veering into oncoming traffic and forcing drivers to dodge out of the way.
She driving with 2 feet?
Cars off the roadway.
What the hell?
Copy 906. Request permission to continue pursuit outside the city. We're going Y Highway northbound. She's almost struck multiple vehicles.
Then she stopped in the middle of the road. A surrender, not even close. Bobby slammed into patrol cars, ramming police like she was playing bumper cars.
Wow.
Get out the car! Get out the car! Get out the car!
Sorry, Chargers, she has struck my vehicle. We're continuing pursuit.
She's gonna do it again. Yup. That's how you do that. Hold it right there. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Don't, yeah. He's pissed.
Get out the car! Get out the car!
Yes, sir. How the hell did she get out?
She's backing up again.
I'm surprised this cop's car is still running.
Finally, an officer PIT maneuvered her into a ditch, but she wasn't done yet. With her SUV barely hanging on, she threw it in reverse, trying to ram a patrol car one last time. Then, out of nowhere, another officer hit her like a missile, flipping the SUV over.
Oh, that's the, okay. Damn.
She ran on foot.
Bobby was hit with multiple felony charges, including car theft, resisting arrest, and assault. Last we heard, she was being held without bail. One thing's for sure, her joyride ended the hard way.
Yeah, that cop was done playing games with her.
July 3rd, 2023, St. Augustine, Florida. Highway patrol officers were in hot pursuit of a black SUV, driven by a suspect who didn't care about public safety, only escaping.
Is that a Volkswagen moving like that? Oh yeah, he's tripping. Might be a BMW the way that thing handling.
He weaved through traffic, risking every life on the road just to save his own. Officers knew they had to shut this down fast, but luck wasn't on their side. As the chase escalated, a white car suddenly collided with the suspect's SUV.
Ooh, that was close. Wow. That was bad. And Monrush, that white car ain't collided with him, he collided with it. But you know how upset I would be? Like, you driving, they probably just moved in that U-Haul. They got their car in the back, and then somebody just decides to hit your shit. Like, you minding your own business, doing your own thing. You probably in there, because you know they ain't got no good, like, radios or nothing in them things. So you probably in there bored as hell, just trying to get this drive over with. And somebody hit you with all your stuff in the back. People.
Instead of staying down, he jumped over the road barrier and somehow kept running, dodging traffic like a real-life game of Frogger. Police pursued him into the woods and eventually took him down. His identity? Unknown. The reason for the chase? Also a mystery. Someone that desperate to escape is usually hiding something big. A stolen car? Illegal contraband? We may never know, but his run ended in handcuffs.
Definitely
July 20th, 2024. Clayton County, Georgia. A GSP Blackhawk Division trooper was patrolling her 75 North when a black Dodge Durango SRT blew past him at 97 miles per hour.
Okay, big boy Rango.
Echo 3867 is going to be on a Dodge Durango SRT.
See how this thing squat.
75 northbound. Coming up on Forest Parkway.
Just make the location of 106, traffic is light. 25 north, coming up to Forest Parkway.
Dodge did they thing with those. For an SUV, that thing moves.
Jontavius Hood cranked his speed up to 140 miles per hour, component placement weaving through traffic, trying to shake the GSP, but once the Blackhawks are on your tail, there's no shaking them. According to reports, Hood took an exit loop at nearly 80 miles per hour, a bad move.
I never said the handling was good.
GSP, 25 west from 75.
Damn.
Right now. He does 41, 41. At the curve.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
Getting on 285, stand by for east to west.
I actually remember seeing when this video went viral. Or that, yeah. I never saw the full video. I only seen the after.
25 west. GSP, it'll be 25 west from 75. Speeds are going around the curve. Speeds are 50 right now. He just 41 at the curve, 41 on the curve.
He smacked that wall hard.
41 roll over.
The stolen Durango lost control, spun out and slammed into the sidewall.
Oh, it's stolen.
His passenger, identified only as D. Foster, at least had the sense to tell police he had a weapon in his pocket.
I got a gun on. I got you. I got a gun on.
Where the gun at?
It's in my pants. It's in my pants. It's in my pants.
Officers found a stolen pistol on him. Jontavius was arrested and booked into Clayton County Jail, while Foster was released later that day. It's unclear if he was charged with anything. One thing's clear, running at 140 miles per hour doesn't make you untouchable. It just makes your arrest happen faster.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all deserve it. Real quick, I'm sorry, y'all deserve that. Once again, stop stealing people's cars, bro. Go out there and work and get your own. It's real simple. Like, damn.
April 26th, 2024, Craighead County, Arkansas. Police from multiple agencies were locked in a high-speed pursuit of a stolen black Jeep Cherokee out of Jonesboro. The chase crisscrossed jurisdictions before the suspect took it off-road. His Jeep's off-road capabilities gave him an advantage, leaving several officers struggling to navigate the narrow forest paths.
I'm surprised that Tahoe made it through that. What's the chances the wooded area that he chose to go through has this much room? And not only that, it looks like this was like a trail almost. So like, what, did he just get lucky? Did he know about it? Is he a local? Like,
The driver knew these woods well and managed to put distance between himself and the police, but officers weren't giving up.
That answers my question.
As they regrouped, 2 squad cars collided while trying to rejoin the chase.
Bro, what are y'all doing? Where's the communication? Y'all on the same team. How did y'all make that mistake? I gotta see it again. Why did he just start turn that? Oh my gosh. To be fair, the Tahoe was speeding up and the guy had made that turn. So the Tahoe wasn't even going to make that turn because he was going too fast. He would have probably flipped that truck if he tried to make that turn. And then as far as the driver of the, what is that, a F-150 or the Dodge truck, did he even look before making the turn? I think they were just so caught up in trying to catch him that they didn't even think like, oh, okay, let me check both sides, like things like that. Because they're both having the mindset, I'm the cop with sirens, lights on, so I don't got to check. And you see how that's ended up. Wow.
The crash was a little too eager, a little too fast, but luckily everyone walked away with just minor bumps and bruises. Eventually, 52-year-old Edward Gene Huff of Clarksville, Tennessee was arrested off camera. Inside the stolen Jeep, police found a glass pipe and 0.5 grams of methamphetamine. Huff was charged with felony fleeing, possession of drug paraphernalia, and theft by receiving. Taking the chase off-road bought him some time, but not his freedom.
What the?
Meet Matthew Richardson, a 33-year-old from Alachua County, Florida, who just can't stop running from the cops. Back in April 2021, he was already on probation for DUI. His license was suspended, and Florida had made it clear he wasn't supposed to be behind the wheel. But Matthew, he didn't care. He wasn't about to let some no-good copper stop him from driving like a maniac. In fact, he was so casual about it that he even flipped off the officer mid-chase.
That cop said, what the?
17,000 Southeast County Road 234-28. Hotel Golf X-ray. Florida 10 Chevy. Signal 1, signal 2. Just threw a beer out the window. Wrong lane of traffic. Yes. Once he drops down to 45, I'm going to pit him.
Damn.
He's in the wrong lane of traffic. Through the median. We're at 70. Miles an hour.
He flipping him off.
Heading toward Marion County, he's flipping me off.
Can we notify Marion? 1031, let's take a one game.
The pursuit took him down the highway into a residential area and eventually onto a construction zone where his luck finally ran out.
He's just casual with it.
Traffic light, roads somewhat wet.
We're sure block now. We're coming up with 346.
wasn't so casual no more. Damn.
I told him he ran me. He's running back. Stick up. Sticks deployed.
That should do it.
We missed him.
Why did you put the sticks in the left lane?
We're coming through the intersection. And I'm just trying to make another loop to go ahead towards center.
I know those construction workers was just like, what the hell? Hit him, hit him.
Oxygen, we got a pit. Just into the Marion County line. Successful pit. I was trying to back out of it, y'all. I'm stuck in my car.
Officers pounced before he could run or flip them off again. He was arrested and charged with fleeing, aggravated assault, and reckless driving, all major probation
Look how calm he
violations.
is.
His bond, $245,000. But someone paid it because by November, he was on the run again. By March 2024, Matthew racked up yet another high-speed chase, his fourth felony since 2018. Some people just never learn.
$245,000 bond. And someone pays it for him. Why? A person like this does not need to be released for a while. He needs to think about what he's done. He needs to bask in the ambiance of his unsuccessful attempts of being a normal person. That was crazy. All in all, I genuinely hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for the 450 subscribers. That is huge to me. I can't even imagine 450 people being around me and just watching me. And I'm just like, so how you doing? This is how I feel about this video. I hope you enjoy it. But drop down in the comments what was your favorite video out of these. And I'll be sure to respond and let y'all know what I think. And these were some great videos. Once again, shout out to Mind Rush. I think that was a great video, well put together. I love the narration through it. Hope I didn't talk over it too much or anything like that, and y'all was able to enjoy the video. Aside from that, I'm out. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Time to get some more videos in. Peace.